We can't see anything except blinding white light. Hey party people, welcome back to So Square and Cubed. I'm Jamie. Hi. I have a story that is so wild. I literally blocked it from my memory until I woke up this morning after having a dream about aliens. So we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty details of how I watched someone get abducted by aliens. Now before we begin, there are a few things that I do need to say and get out of the way. If you are not subscribed already, please go down below and hit that subscribe button. If you would like to tap that notification bell as well, it will let you know anytime that I post, depending on what settings you choose. And if you're looking for more ways to support me outside of subscribing and clicking that notification bell, you can go down below, view my links for both my Patreon and my Ko-fi. I do have those active, and I'm currently saving up for a very beautiful camera that will hopefully level up the quality of my content. Next, if you want to get to know me outside of the YouTube sphere, if you want to suggest videos, if you just want to ask questions or talk to me, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter. I will leave those right here and down below. Lastly, you guys, comment down below. Have you ever witnessed or experienced or seen alien activity? Because I have, I think. Let's set the scene. It is the year 2016. I'm working at a sporting goods store. My job position, whatever the hell they need me to be. One day we were coming in super duper early to do some floor sets, or we used to call them pogs, planograms. If you work retail, you know what I'm talking about. We come in super early. It's about 4 in the morning. No biggie. I've done this several times. I was on the truck team at this point, so I was used to getting up at 2 or 3 in the morning to come in early. And I'm walking up to the entryway, and I notice there's just a bunch of stuff scattered all around the parking lot. There's CDs, there's old electronics, there's clothes, there's shoes. It's almost like somebody had a couple moving boxes and took out all the contents and just threw them in the air and let them land on the parking lot. Me and my boss, JP, we were like, this is very weird, but whatever. And then as we get closer and closer to the doors, we see that there is a knife. There are a few open kind of bottle looking things. We thought they were pill bottles, but they didn't have any kind of prescription information on them, but those were open. There were no pills anywhere. And we started to think maybe there was a fight. Let's see what happened on the cameras when our boss gets in, because we're nosy little bitches. So our boss, Chris, gets in, and we go up to Chris and we say, hey, there was some weird stuff in the parking lot, and we just want to know what happened, because maybe it's something to do with our building. We had a few break-ins, so we were like, we're a little concerned. Let's watch the cameras. Even though in reality we weren't really that concerned, we just wanted to know what happened. We get Chris to boot up the security system and show us the footage of what happened. So when he boots up the video, we see this one guy just kind of wearing, I would say sweats and maybe a hoodie and a beanie, kind of like what I wear when I want to be comfortable. And he is carrying these 2 big bags. They almost look like trash bags, but we didn't see anything plastic out there, so we weren't really sure what it was. We see him walking around, and we see another guy coming towards him, and we think, okay, maybe there's a fight. So we watch as the guy with the bags and the other guy walking towards him, they stop and talk for maybe a minute out of the whole interaction, and then the guy without the bags just leaves. Nothing happens. So we fast forward, they started talking at midnight, we're now at 1 a.m., and we start seeing the guy with the trash bags. He's still there an hour later, and he starts walking. So the only way I can describe it is he's tracing a pattern over and over again with his feet on the parking lot. Essentially, he's just walking over here, walking this way, walking back this way, walking this way again, and then doing the same thing on the other side. So we fast forward a little bit more. It's about 1:30. He keeps walking and does this for almost 45 minutes, if not longer. And if that's not weird enough, eventually he gets to a point where after about an hour or so, he kind of starts to slow down a little bit. And we're thinking, okay, maybe this is the part where he just drops his stuff and he leaves. No, we were totally incorrect. This is actually the part where some weird, bonkers, banana crazy stuff happens. As he's starting to slow down, we notice a little tiny dot of light right where he's standing, and he's still moving. and it's just slowly moving with him, right? As we continue watching, the light goes from this little tiny little pinprick to, well, it's a little bigger now. And he keeps walking, and it gets bigger, and he keeps walking, and it gets even bigger, and he keeps walking, and eventually this little tiny light takes up the whole screen, and we can't see anything except a blinding white light. And then in a matter of minutes, it just shrinks right back up, and it's gone. And so is the guy. His bags are still there, right where he would have been walking if he kept tracing that pattern, but he has been spirited away. He is no more. He is gone. The aliens took him. I would like to say we were calm and cool and collected about this, but we all three kind of started freaking out, and we started pulling in more and more people to come see this just to make sure we weren't crazy. But at the end of the day, once we all started leaving, we pretty much decided that we watched someone get abducted by aliens in our parking lot. It was weird, and it made me super terrified of ever being out there by myself, like ever again. Anyways, pretty people, that was my story of how I witnessed an alien abduction, and I'm still trying to process it exactly. I don't know what happened to the guy. I hope he's okay. I don't know. I don't think aliens are bad. Maybe they might be. I have no idea. And I don't even really know if I believe in aliens, but honestly, I have no other explanation for this, except maybe he spontaneously combusted, but I actually don't even know if that's real. What I do know is I'm super thankful for you watching this far, and I also want to thank everyone who goes down below and subscribes. You guys are awesome and beautiful and amazing. I'm up to 583 subs, and that's just blows my mind. I'm glad you guys like to hear about me ramble about weird alien stories and me being haunted. Absolutely warms my heart just to know that there are so many of you who are interested in what I'm doing. I hope I get to keep doing this and having fun with it, because I really do enjoy telling all the weird stories. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, and I will see you guys next Tuesday with more fun content. And in the meantime, I love you guys. Stay cool, stay cubed, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Toodles.